Let's do a self-exploration on Atmanirvriti, Chapter 3, Hearing. Let's close our eyes and sit comfortably. Relax into your chair. Imagine yourself to be a little baby, a simple mind, a mind devoid of conditioning, a mind devoid of labeling, a mind devoid of judgments. Empty the mind of all thoughts, feelings, sensations, perceptions. Empty. There is no room for them here. Just relax into yourself, into the emptiness. This is an unconditioned mind. This is peace itself. You are pure. You are innocent. You are purity personified. You are innocence personified. Rest in that pure state, devoid of conditioning and labeling. The baby now gets attracted to a sound coming from the distance. Listen to the sound. Unless there is hearing, there is no sound. If the baby was sound asleep right now, there would be no hearing, and hence there would be no sound. Without hearing, there is no sound. When you hear it, the sound of the tick-tock arises, plays, and vanishes. When you are not there to hear it, the sound is absent. In your direct experience, devoid of deductive logic, devoid of reasoning, devoid of assumptions and hypotheses, purely in your direct experience, does the sound of the tick-tock have an independent existence apart from hearing? In your direct experience, did the sound of the tick-tock have an independent existence apart from hearing? Now let's imagine the same sound. Imagine as if the tick-tock can be heard now. In your imagination, does the sound have an independent existence apart from hearing? Can you separate the sound from hearing? Can you draw a line where hearing ends and the sound begins? Does the sound have an independent existence apart from hearing? An unheard sound is never experienced, not even in dream. An unheard sound is never experienced. Do you realize that hearing cannot be separated from sound? Sound cannot be separated from hearing. Sound is hearing itself. Investigate what is it that hearing is made up of. Is hearing different from knowing? You are hearing the sound of my voice. Is hearing different from knowing? Is knowing different from being aware? Is being aware different from witnessing? Notice that hearing cannot be separated from the awareness to which it arises. Hearing cannot be separated from the knowingness that knows it. Hearing cannot be separated from the consciousness that is conscious of it. Hearing cannot be separated from the witness that witnesses it. Awareness, knowingness, consciousness, witness are simply synonyms. Can you draw a line where awareness stops and hearing begins? Can you draw a line where knowingness stops and hearing begins? Can you draw a line where witnessing stops and hearing begins? Can you draw a line where consciousness stops and hearing begins? Do you realize that hearing cannot be separated from consciousness? Consciousness cannot be separated from hearing. Consciousness is hearing itself. Awareness, knowingness, consciousness, witnessing are simply synonyms for the same absolute reality. Hearing cannot be separated from them. It is the totality. You are perceiving nothing but the absolute reality right now. Can the illusion of the sound of a tick-tock exist hereafter? Can the illusion of the world exist hereafter?